This guy is putting on a show tonight, man. This is beautiful.
The Denali Highway is certainly one of the most spectacular drives in the world. Much of the route lies above timberline, so the vistas go on forever. Mountains and glaciers of the Alaska Range form a majestic backdrop, with miles of rolling tundra, punctuated by shallow lakes in between. The Denali Highway stretches 135 miles from Paxton to Cantwell, connecting the Richardson and Parks highways. The road is mostly gravel. Max speed varies from 35 to 55 miles per hour depending on surface conditions, and winter conditions close the road every year from October through mid-May. Because of the gravel, you'll need a capable vehicle to explore.
All right, I geek out over things like this. When is the last time you saw a Pontiac? What do they call this? I think it's a T1000. Those emblems are missing. The four-leg wheels. This is the Pontiac version of the Chevette. And the only way I know it's a Pontiac necessarily looking at it is the 1000 on the side. You got the Pontiac, has a Pontiac emblem on the wheel over there. Department of the Defense, 11 of 1998. You do not see those every day. And quite frankly, while it's beat to crap, look at that. The rocker panels are all still good. Someone tore up this rear axle. The spring is like right out of the housing. And they stored something on the hood. Automatic still in drive, right where they left it. How cool is that? I think, was it a J1000 or T1000? I don't know. Pretty cool. We're making the turn right now. This is the Denali Highway. Coming off the Richardson. And here we go. We're crossing the Volcano River, which is what we were camping next to last night. There we go. How about that? So what's the sign up here say? It says, Naked Lakes, Cantwell, 136, Denali National Park, 164 miles. What I see there, travel beyond this point is not recommended. Just turned on to the Denali Highway, and we have the hand-dandy milepost right there, and she is digging into it. The road is a little rough so far. I mean, it's got some pretty good breaks every so often. I have a feeling it's going to get worse. So,
it's at least paved here.
What's our expectation here?
21 miles of paved, 100 of not paved, so gravel, 100 miles of gravel. Supposed to be amazing views, and it definitely seems like we're climbing right now.
We are climbing.
So yeah, if you look to the left, definitely some good views.
Yeah, it's supposed to kind of be up on a ridge, right?
Yep, kind of following a ridge.
We can see some things along the ridge. Beautiful. If you're into views, there are some views. Haven't seen wildlife though. Surprisingly low levels of wildlife. We're climbing again.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Wow. Wow, just look at that.
Oh my golly, over here on the right.
When you see something like that, you have to say to yourself, would you just look at that? Man. Okay, so if I had a sports car with a soft yet precise suspension that would make lots of good curvies, this would be fun to race through well above the speed limit. After you've been through it one time slow, so you can see all the good stuff. Look at this. Oh. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wait.
Wow, wow, and wow. Unfortunately, those are not real legible anymore. This one's better.
Sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Thank you. Okay.
What do you think of this?
This is so beautiful. Wow. The stuff that you can see.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy.
this one spot, I don't think I've ever stood anywhere in Alaska yet, not on an airplane, and seen this much in one view.
Every direction.
Everywhere. Of course, then you got the $500 truck camper now.
Hey, buddy.
That's a view. But seriously, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow. It's like 38 degrees. I swear it doesn't feel that cold. Potentially this is going to get old at some point, but right now, every single corner that we come around is another wow. I'm trying to move this slow enough so it doesn't make you dizzy. Every turn is wow. Okay, this angle here, maybe not wow. The dog is even getting her smell and view and jollies off this. But yeah, look at that gorgeous sun-lit up those snowy peaks. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, if I keep doing this, we will never make it down this road today. I was suspicious that we could end up breaking a windshield on this trip, especially because of all the miles of gravel road we're going on. But interestingly enough, I have her holding a mic up there because we hit a whoop-de-doo in the road back there that was nothing. I mean, I don't think it was anything too crazy. And if you hear that creaking, I am 99% positive that the windshield urethane just broke free and our windshield is now no longer directly bonded to the cab of the truck. It is, you hear that, is directly corresponding to the torsional dampening going on and everything happening in the twisting of the cab. But that is the sound of a window that is now no longer attached to the truck. So add a little stress to the trip here. But if you're hearing that, of course I'm on a smoother part of road, of course, once I start taking this video, but that is all kinds of noise going on. Just instantaneously began. We hit that little burble in the road, but nothing. Okay, here we go. Probably I see some bad roads coming up. Should be able to hear it more. But yeah, every little bump. I'm gonna roll up this back window. That's gonna drive me crazy. Still not disappointing. Miles and miles of beauty. You can definitely see the rocks and stuff exposed in these pits, which when you dig around Alaska, that's what you're gonna run into, are those rocks. We got so many rocks.
There it is. It's official. Paper pens.
just stop and have a little lunch, I think. He's unloading a little extra liquid there. What a spot. My goodness, what a place. What do you think about this, Nick? Good spot? Is the cable undone? The cable's still attached.
Heidi, get out of the fire pit, baby.
Heidi. Cable. Okay, good deal.
Get out of the mud, please.
Yep. Mud and crud, they're going to find it right away. Beautiful spot. Hey, we're not going anywhere. Come on. Hey guys, come on. We're going to go get in the camper and have some lunch. Lunch, Denali style. We are at mile marker 28 for the record. That's your view.
So amazing.
Yep, go ahead, be jealous because this is the moment right here. And diesel heater is kicking butt. I mean, it is already warmed up in here. That says 55, but it's dragging. It's warmer than that. So yeah, great place to have. This would be a good place to spend the night actually, and I see that people have out there, but we are just gonna have some lunch and then head on down to a gas station we're a little less than 20 miles away from. Guess it won't end until we're home here, but wow. This is mile 32 on the Denali Highway. It just keeps getting better. And right back there, we were actually getting snowed on. You can see that. That cloud is heavy with snow babies. It's 37 degrees out. That looks like someone sprinkled that with powdered sugar. That would be delicious right now. Yeah, this would actually be a fantastic place to spend the night. But we're gonna push forward a little bit more and pick up some gasoline and then park after there. There is ice on that puddle.
So it's kind of hard to see, but that says McLaren Summit, and we are at 4,038 maybe feet. It's just a smidge more than 4,000 feet.
And why is that significant?
And I believe this is the second highest summit. Look at those views over there.
Yeah, more powdered sugar on top of a nice
And then these
warm
valleys
brownie.
down here.
Okay. Ooh,
Look at the valleys. Wow.
Lando Lakes down there.
Gorgeous.
I am sure we've seen, let's see, where do you begin with all of those stickers? McLaren River Lodge, that's right down the road. It's a lot of stickers. Trying to see if there's any YouTubers that we follow that are up there. And I don't know. I'm not seeing one off the... Some inappropriate things up there.
Yeah, don't look too close.
Yeah, don't look too close. Okay. Second highest elevation on... There we go, starting out at 0. Okay, we are at the McLaren River Lodge. It's a private lodge, and we are filling up our tank from that tank. And this is $5 a gallon here, and it's worth it to help support these folks for being all the way out here with this fuel, and so that we can get on the rest of our trip. Got cabins, all kinds of cabins, the lodge itself, and out there on the river you can take airboat tours and all sorts of good things. That house up on the hill is so cool. Look at the views. Isn't that amazing? So we are pumping away. This is cool. All these, what's the purpose of all the dollar bills?
People just leave them. It's just the tradition.
Okay, that's neat. Very cool. Are you open year round?
Yeah.
Okay, because they close this
First,
So when the snow starts coming, do people with snow machines get up this road, or?
yeah, the road is closed after next week.
Right. It's like the road is closed, blocked off. Okay, we came.
And the only way in is by snow machine when the snow gets, so you can snow machine in.
Okay.
And the lodge reopens February 1st.
February. Okay.
Snow machine traffic.
I love this place. I got to figure out a way to come back when it's all snowy. This is super cool. And then do you have music, live music or something once in a while? Or?
We have live music. We usually have a big party on the 4th of July and have live entertainment.
Okay. Super cool. All right. Well, I had to come in. She said it looked cool in here, so I wanted to come in and get some pictures. That is super cool. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
We got our fuel tanked off. We live in Palmer, so I mean, we're not complete tourists, but it's our first time on the Denali Highway, so we're having
Come back.
a good time. Yeah, we need to come back. Very, very awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Take a card there. Should be a sticker or a card there, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you later. Thank you. We are going to get back on the road. So this road closes in a couple days, and then they reopen in February for snow machine traffic. And then you can ride your snow, I call them snowmobiles, but you can ride your snow machine. Home for the night. This is at mile marker 55. Interesting little camping spot here. We've got this beautiful water here and then that single car bridge. So maybe a little bit of traffic coming and going. There is a kind of an official park pull out over there with a pit toilet and stuff. But for where we are, much, much more primitive. Nice fire pit. And whoa, 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 come on, buddy. Unfortunately, this is very fast moving water. Could be dangerous to these guys. Hey, get back. Come on, get back. You're not that good of a swimmer. So they are super attracted to water, obviously, but that is some fast moving stuff right there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But pretty awesome spot. Might be a good place to sit outside a little bit. It's warmed up here. The sun feels amazing. This particular location. camera because
Because you think I'm cheating.
just did that last time was epically.
Yeah, cut the cards.
Am I cutting them?
Cut the cards.
Okay. There.
Camera pressure. Can't make a bridge.
I can't put that with that. I can't put that with that. So I think I'm drawing. Okay. Let's draw.
That was my bad territory?
Oh yeah, it's my poker face. Oh, nuh-uh, you. Okay. Well. Oh no. Oh no. Did you just finish? I hope you watch that. She's cheating. She wins every round.
We only have 5 cards left. At least that was a better game than me winning on the first hand. Or first round.
Showed you this before, not sure, but if you have premium on YouTube and or if you have like Netflix, you can actually download entire movies and watch them offline. And we're in a place that has absolutely no cell phone coverage whatsoever, and there's no internet here. But what we are going to try to do is use this. You might have heard of something called Emily in Paris, something she watches. So it's a good time for me to, I don't know, pretend like I'm watching. But so it's pretty cool. We're gonna get that fired up, and she's got some ice cream. And after she won,
Hi guys, let me tell you about how this woman.
After she won 3 in a row of King's Corner, yeah, I guess time for some television, and we'll catch you guys later. Well, we are really big time party animals, and as you'll see, it is almost 8:15. We made it that late. Nikki did fix the clock, which is awesome. It actually reads the correct date now, and that's a big deal. And AM PM is now correct. So we're 38 degrees outside. We're 67 in here. Diesel heater is off to the races. We are sitting at 12.5 volts. However, it's actually, I believe, 12.6, but with the heater and the fan going, it's dropped by 1/10 of a volt. That'll be probably in the morning at rest, probably 12.4. We'll see. We had a lot of sunshine today. Yep, there it is. It's idling down, and it'll completely shut off here in a moment, which is the huge benefit of the Mr. Jones controller. So it's now powering completely down. Be quiet in here for a bit. We can hear the roar. I can hear it. I don't think you can. The roar of that river creek bed out there is incredible. Anyway, we got little one here completely wiped out. We got the moose over there completely wiped out. And the 3-time champion, I didn't even have a chance, is up there somewhere.
Buried under the covers.
Birthday girl going to bed. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Oh boy, do I hope this is showing up. We have got a show tonight in the sky. The Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights. Would you look at this beautiful, beautiful display? Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, good morning. It is 7:25, and Mr. Oliver here has let me know he is ready to get up. It is 28 degrees outside, 67 in the camper. He has been growling at something outside. I need to go out and kind of give the outside a sweep before I let them out. So I'm going to go do that, make sure we don't have a critter outside, and then let them do their thing. Okay. No. Oh, no, no, no. Out of the water. Some extra diesel with us in the event that we run this empty. Probably was not a bad idea, but not sure yet whether or not we're going to need it, because today will be our last day in Denali. Once we get done with some breakfast here and some good warm beverages and packing up, we've got another 70 miles of this beautiful road to explore. But this is where we are right now on our fuel level, and we started out right here full. Started out right here, used about that much the first night, used this last night. We're going to continue to burn this heater as we run through the morning, and I do have extra in the event that we run that empty, but I think we're going to be okay. This thing is so efficient. Been doing such a great job keeping us warm. Get out of the water, come on. So I have a question for you campers out there. Is your preference to be in a place like this where you sincerely feel like the only people on the entire planet Earth? Or do you like the social experience of going to a camping site that is just packed full of people, sometimes from all over the world, with all kinds of different rigs and all kinds of different activities going on? What do you prefer? For us, I think it's obvious, we really like this camping in solitude. It is just such a nice break from being in the rat race and the hustle and bustle of everything going on out there. But I will admit, we've been places camping before over the years. I'm not talking just Alaska, but we've been places where we've met some interesting people, and certainly seen from the top of the line $1 million plus rigs to homemade things. There's a lot of fun to being in a park, a state park full of campers, just kind of doing a little bit of everything. I'll admit that's cool. But where we are here, this is just amazing. That bridge over there is, I don't know how old it is, I imagine pretty old, but the interesting part about it is a wooden deck bridge, one vehicle at a time. So right now I feel pretty confident about it, but as those things age, they make you a little nervous, don't they? So grabbing our coffee and getting ready to have the truck camper bath, which is water in a boiling pot and then a washcloth, because we do not have an indoor shower on this rig. And we'll head out. We'll take you on down. We're going to go about 70 miles west, look for some more beautiful things, hang a left at the Denali National Park. It's on the parks. Head down through the Denali State Park. We'll eventually go through Willow. Willow is where the official Iditarod actually begins, right on a lake out there. And then we'll drop on through to Wasilla and head back home sometime today. We have probably, we're kind of figuring at 30, 35 miles an hour, 70 miles, and then plus there. We probably have another 5 hours on the road today. So we'll get this party started here eventually. Look at this bridge here. I'm telling you, it is oh so quiet out this morning. We were figuring last night during the peak, you could probably get 4 campers. There's maybe 5. You could park there, here. You could, obviously down where we are, you could fit up to 3 down there. So, yeah, we could come out here, we could play cards in the middle of this road. There's nothing going on. And so just to share with you, this is pretty much a typical Alaskan pit toilet. If you have a fully enclosed camper, you may still want to use these just to keep from filling up your black tank. But just to give you an idea, they're very sparse, typically very clean and well maintained. So again, you have a choice. You can fill up your onboard tanks, or you can use their tanks, or you can fill up your onboard tank and then you can actually, like we use a cassette toilet in the truck camper, and you can dump the truck cassette toilet. You can actually dump in a place like that. So would you just look at this? I mean, there are not even any airplane contrails in the sky. As far as I know at this moment, we are the last 2 people on Earth. We have no internet connection where we are. Who knows? Maybe the whole world is blown up and this is it. So I can't read this. The frost and ice is on it pretty well, but some good information there, I think. But we can't read it because it's completely frozen over. So when you're out here, you can park. There's 4 different sections on each corner of the bridge that you can camp. Tent camp or car camp or camper camp. You got it all right here. The old wooden bridge, 1 vehicle at a time. My gosh, though, it is dead quiet except for the roaring of the rivers over there where they can come, what's the word? Where they converge on each other. How about that? So they consider this unpaved, even though this is a type of, I mean, this is blacktop here. It's rough blacktop, but it is unpaved according to the map, and even said when we were driving along that we were hitting the unpaved portion. Sun is glorious this morning. This is a wooden bridge. Totally not uncommon in Alaska. There you go. It's a wooden deck bridge. Does that increase your confidence? There's our spot. Here's a better perspective on our spot last night. Check it out. So you tell me, do you like to camp like this, where you're the only people that exist on the planet? Or do you like the social experience of camping with a lot of other campers at one time? It is 25 degrees out there right now.
It's cold.
It's cold and you can feel it, but the sunshine is roaring through the window here. I'm super thankful for that. Okay, I'll get the sun out of your face here. So, what do you think about this camping spot?
It was awesome. I love that the fire pit was right there, and we had our chairs set up, and so we were looking up the river, over at those snow-covered mountains. And this morning there was pink on top of them. Over there the sun was coming up, and there were oranges, and it was just gorgeous everywhere.
What about the northern lights last night?
That was pretty freaking amazing.
Yep, and you know what? I would have never seen them if this knucklehead right here hadn't been saying, I want to go out. So, all right, if you had a scale for things, which we don't, but if there was a,
This is a 10 for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely a 10. If 10 was the best you could rate something. We're going to roll up and go over that wooden bridge, and we got about 70 miles more that direction. We'll see what we can see. Are just west of milepost 66, and the wows just continue. We're almost speechless at this point, just at the amazing things we're seeing, but we notice the topography has changed, and we are surrounded by pine trees now. So that tells me that something's changing. As we're approaching Denali, we've seen they're either ptarmigan or grouse. We've passed a couple of those. That's been interesting. And then this is called Dodge the Pothole. Doing a lot of that. I can't complain with the overall condition of the road, considering the milepost said it was going to be gravel. Yeah, there's more grouse right there. Here we go. We've got them on both sides of the road. Or ptarmigan, grouse, whatever. They change color. They're still brown, but I think come wintertime, I think they turn white, don't they?
I think those are ptarmigan.
Here we go.
River Bridge is one-lane wood deck, a combination multiple span and deck truss, 1,030 feet long, and also has the Butte Creek trailhead.
Look at this narrow, it's a wooden bridge. We are at milepost 88. And, well, I think I've given up on the word wow. You can't use it over and over again when it starts to lose its value and meaning. This is unbelievable. Entire ridge of Snow Peak mountains. Oh man, this valley down here below. Hey, up here. This valley below. This meadow down here is gorgeous. I don't even know what mountain range we're looking at, but wow. Wow. It's a nice camping spot right here too. You imagine this one. So if you're planning a trip to the Denali Highway, plan on around mile 88 if you want a phenomenal camping spot. We are nearing the end of the Denali Highway heading west. We're at mile 114. We're gonna try and stop at 116. Look at these views. They have not stopped. I'm gonna put you outside, let you see. The views of the mountain ranges change continuously. Looking at the backside over there where we were up on the bluff before. So we are at mile marker basically 117. And Nikki spotted a little trail here going down to this river. Heidi, come. I can definitely hear water wishing down here. Wishing. Beautiful little creek though. Gorgeous little creek. I'm kind of chilly. What about you? Heidi. All right. Well, it didn't lead where we thought it did, but still pretty. Yeah, there's definitely a road right there. Trail. We are at mile marker 124 on the Denali Highway. We are about out of here. And that, my friends, is Mount Denali. You can begin to see it at mile marker 123, and then they say this is the best viewing spot here. But that is the big one. Used to be Mount McKinley, and then President Obama had it renamed again, Mount Denali. The last stuff around here still says Mount McKinley on it. It's kind of fascinating. But that's it. And many people that live in Alaska never actually get to see it because it's often shrouded in clouds. So there it is, Mount Denali. Well, other than some rogue potholes in this pavement, we have made it through the bulk of the Denali Highway. I'd have to say, we've been sitting here talking about it. So the last, I would say east of milepost 60, the road is a lot less friendly. And it changes considerably. You get into a lot more like these evergreen trees and just completely different topography when you get into that area. We are starting to see civilization up here. I see a power line. I looked up a little while ago. I saw a contrail in the sky. So we are back in civilization at this point, and it is bittersweet to kind of come to the end of this journey. This road is incredible. We've been talking about all of the opportunities here to come back and visit different times of the year, and it is just a beautiful sight. We were also able to see Mount Denali a little bit more from mile marker 124. In fact, well, yeah. Well, now you can't see it anymore. And which is really hilarious. If you go to the national park, Denali National Park, you don't go up to Mount Denali. You're down around it, but you don't go up into it. Yeah, it's way over there, but it can be seen. They tell us that only about 30% of the people that come to see Denali actually see it. So yeah, we've full-blown civilization. We've got power transformers up here. We're rolling in. We've got 3/4 of a fuel tank left. We're about 150 miles or so from home. So we're gonna stop up here and get some gasoline and just ride back. So that is it. We are through the major wilderness portion of the Denali Highway, and now it just looks like all the other beautiful highways in Alaska, which still don't disappoint, but we have just been on a visual excursion that was mind-blowing.
So beautiful.
Believe it or not, we didn't see a single large four-legged animal in here. We didn't see any bears, we didn't see any moose. Or caribou. We saw evidence of them. We didn't see them. So this is it. We are coming up on the parks. That's it. That's it. Now the Denali Highway goes a little bit further that way, but that's it. We have brought you to the end of this journey. What do you think?
Definitely I'll do it again.
All right. Okay, well, we may clue you in if we see something interesting between here and there, but that, as they say, is the end of the road, and we are on the road now, heading south, heading back to Palmer.